Hello, everybody. Welcome into Kroger's coverage of the Dog Walk. I am Brandon Adams. It's game time versus Austin Peay. Moved up by an hour. That means Georgia coming in a little earlier than expected. Let's take a look at the Dogs right now as they make their way into Sanford Stadium. I can tell you that as you see Monroe Freeling getting ready to make his way in, Lawson Lucky's over there once again, looking good in the double-breasted suit here once again. Dalen Everett coming by. That's also a guy we have our eye on today. As will he play, will he not? You're going to see Oscar Delp walking in here. Georgia making their way. Quarterback Hezekiah Millender, one of the backup quarterbacks for UGA, walking in here right now. I can tell you, as you see Georgia file through, a couple of players have also made their way in prior to today's Dog Walk. One of those, Brett Thorson, punter we did not see last week. Another of those, as tight ends coach Todd Hartley going to come by, another of those is also Juan Gaston. So if you want to consider the possibility that Gaston today will miss today's game, the fact that he did come in prior to the Dog Walk would certainly be a strong indication of that. Over on the far side for me, you're going to see defensive lineman Christian Miller decked out in black, working the rope line and giving high fives to everybody as he comes by. Chris Jones is here, looking great once again for the second time in a row, wearing the three-piece suit with the vest. A different suit than last week, though, looking very sharp on that. Wide receivers coach James Coley coming by. Of course, his receivers expect to be a big part of the offense here today. Georgia continuing to roll through, continuing to file in. Offensive coordinator Mike Bobo over there on the far side, wearing the Georgia cap here today. Getting ready for Austin Peay. Weather expected to roll in later. That's why, as Michael Weaney comes by, that's why game time gets moved up. Get a chance to see Ryan Puglisi coming through here. Obviously, Georgia fans enjoyed getting a chance to see him in action last week, hoping for their chance to do that again today. Defensive coordinator Glenn Schumann going to come by here right now. How about Ellis Robinson and the look on Robinson here? Big chain, window pane style black jacket with the checker print. Georgia coming in here looking sharp today. Getting ready for action against Austin Peay. Game time moved up to 2:30 p.m. from 3:30. So that means Georgia arrives here a little earlier than it sometimes does. So that's the scene here. Slowly but surely, Georgia making its way in. And, of course, all of our Dog Walk coverage is brought to you by Kroger. So as you're enjoying your game day here today, enjoy all of the food and the fixins and the beverages, anything you need, tailgate, watch party, whatever else. Our folks at Kroger have you covered on all of that, and you can become a Kroger Boost member today. Take advantage of the convenience of free delivery, free pickup, and also twice the fuel points on the things you're already buying at your local Kroger. Georgia's slowly making its way in here, Kaylee Mansell. So with that, we'll send it back to you for our Dog Nation Game Day pregame show.